Admiral Sela's personal log. I have been summoned to this remote starbase on the fringe of Cardassian space by an agent of the Tal Shiar, the Romulan secret police. Though I have no idea what this clandestine group wants with me, dealing with the Tal Shiar is often as unpleasant as it is perilous.
Greetings, Sela. I am Tal Shiar, agent of the Tal Shiar.
So, Tal Shiar, for what self-serving purpose has the Tal Shiar called upon me?
For far less sinister reasons than your tone would imply. In fact, it is for the future of the Empire that you have been called. A cloaked spy ship took these images near here only a few hours ago. Shortly after these Ferengi marauders arrived, the Cardassian ships beamed over several kilotons of valuable resources to their ship. After that, the two parted company. Obviously, a deal between the Ferengi and the Cardassians piqued our interest, so we followed the marauders. They led us to this.
The Omega particle? I was told that was only a myth.
That is what we believed as well, until these Ferengi discovered it in deep space. What do you know of it?
Rumors speak of a highly unstable molecule that could be used as an almost limitless energy source. I've also heard that if Omega destabilizes, the resulting detonation destroys subspace, making warp travel impossible for light years.
One of our spies in the Federation has confirmed that both they and the Borg are aware of Omega's existence. The Borg revere the particle as close to perfection and will stop at nothing to possess it. The Federation are ordered to destroy it at all costs.
The Ferengi must not know the true value of their prize, or they would not part with it. If we can capture Omega before the Ferengi or Cardassians realize its importance,
it could tip the balance of power to the Star Empire's favor. I am overseeing construction of a special containment vessel for you to use to transport the particle. I will inform you when it is complete. Once it arrives, you must secure Omega before the transaction between the Cardassians and Ferengi is complete.
We're in the Devron system, which by the way is in the neutral zone, so hey ho.
Ready to build.
Wrong. This is the 10th mission called A Call to Power, and now let's get that molecule in the room out of the way. It's a game, you have to see it. But yeah, if you're not familiar with the Tal Shiar, they're a cross between, say, MI6 and the Gestapo. Not pleasant people. Romulan
station construction
are
in progress.
Witless of them. And I'm going to say that's why they're always so paranoid. So we're in a quite squashed area of the map. We've only one dilithium moon, barely any place to build. But the best way to get peace and quickly is to just build a load of turrets to cut off access to your base.
Station complete.
Wherever the enemy comes into your base, they're going to be staring down the barrel of a bunch of disruptor turrets. So
my crew is ready.
The way I help protect the base, because they will go in to your base and attack your facilities.
Ready to build.
And Sela's little bitty protection group isn't going to cut the mustard. The problem I have with this mission is the enemies, the Ferengi and the Cardassians. The Ferengi, yes, at the start of TNG they were sort of militaristic. They were meant to be the bad guy for TNG, but that was dropped. They're more than merchants.
Show
I guess these
mercy.
guys don't watch DS9. But the Cardassians, after what the Dominion did to them a year earlier,
station is under attack.
I don't know how much
station complete.
Good stepping they're going to be doing anymore, at least for the foreseeable future, because 800 million were murdered by the Dominion in the final battle. So they were, and I just don't see them supporting a large fleet like they have.
We serve only the Tal Shiar.
After a period of time, yes, of course, I could see that, but not less than a year later. Now, Armada 2, they're bad guys there too.
Ready to build.
Okay, let's go blow up these cardies. Now that we have a full fleet, we can take them out. But
what is the request?
More possibility of it
Station
happening
construction
after
in progress.
After 2.5 years, but not a single year. Or even less.
A strong empire
So
begins
that's my
with a
little
firm
gripe about the
foundation.
enemies in this mission. Both don't take into consideration of what happened at the end of the Dominion
A strong
War.
empire
The fact
begins
that
with
the
a
Ferengi
firm
really
foundation.
aren't a military arm, it's just privateers and merchants.
Proceed, Centurion.
So, capture
Station is
as
under
many
attack.
Ferengi and Cardassian ships as you can to help protect your facilities.
Centurion
So
report.
that you can make some headway on being able to crank out some warships of your own. Unless you
Station construction in
capture those
progress.
ships are going to be run ragged, trying to defend everything with
Station construction
a
in
Raptor,
progress.
a Warbird, 2
Proceed,
Griffins,
Centurion.
and 4 scout ships. So, you know, capture and take them.
We lie in the shadows.
If you want, afterwards, scrap them for their dilithium. Now we have the spy unlocked
have the superior
for
firepower.
the Shrike class ship. We're going to use it to locate all the facilities and ships of both the Ferengi and the Cardassians, and I am
We
building
lie
up
in the shadows.
fleets of these.
We have engaged the
ships.
enemy. Station is under
Because
attack.
Sooner or later, we are going to have to make a bum's rush
We lie in the
in
shadows.
New York minute to the southern part of the map, but that'll come a little later.
Proceed.
Starship complete.
Swiftly and silently.
What is the request?
Starship complete. Starship complete. Proceeding with ship construction. Starship complete.
Admiral, incoming transmission.
This is Damon Poe of the Ferengi Latinum Consortium. We see no reason to continue hostilities between our two peoples. We have a more equitable solution for both of us. Bring us 2 freighters full of processed dilithium to these coordinates, and we will withdraw from this conflict.
Okay, we're going to make this deal, and we're going to need 2 fully loaded
Full impulse
freighters.
power.
And
How may
there
I
are
serve?
3 ways of screwing this up. Number
Starship
1,
complete.
do nothing. Number 2, take them freighters that aren't completely filled. Number 3, take the
How may
freighters
I
to them,
serve?
and somewhere in your escort group, yeah, you've got some Ferengi marauders.
Station is
I
under
don't know
attack.
if that's intentional
Ready to
or
work.
it's some kind of bug, but every time you take marauders with your freighters, you're
We lie in
going
the
to
shadows.
get... We're sorry you didn't decide to take us up on this offer. So I'm guessing it's a bug. But I guess the Ferengi may be also a little unhappy that you captured all their ships and wasted all their Latin. Oh, who knows? But hey, they don't seem to mind the Cardassian ships there.
Move it.
Ready to work.
Station is under attack. We have engaged the enemy. Starship complete.
Awaiting orders.
That ship was the
Time to
Crocodile.
repair and be low.
It captured Tom Riker in DS9's
Starship complete.
episode
Station
The
is
Final
under
Season
attack.
3, and the Cardassian Kelvin class, even though in the game the Club Galores have the engine overload ability from the Federation Steamrunner,
Proceed.
and that's going to help here too in a little
We
while.
lie in the
And I
shadows.
forgot to mention now, that the Ferengi will now actually help us in defense of the base and their ships against the Cardassians, since you gave them 2 freighters of dilithium.
Warbird reporting.
The money
have engaged
hungry
the enemy.
little grubbers.
Set a course.
We lie in the shadows. We serve only the Tal Shiar.
My crew is ready. Moving out.
Heading to destination.
Station is under attack.
We lie in the shadows.
My crew is ready. Heading to destination.
Admiral, incoming transmission.
It was wise of you to take us up on this offer. We look forward to doing business with you in the future.
It is nothing our comrades cannot fix.
The containment ship has arrived. Use the tractor beam on the ship to secure Omega.
Is it time yet?
We lie in the shadows.
Proceeding with ship construction.
A Cardassian containment unit is attempting to capture the Omega particle. Intercept it at all costs.
Now it's time to go
Starship complete.
running down to the
Where
bonfire
to?
map with as
Proceed,
many ships
Centurion.
as you can get. You have to blow that containment ship up, which is identical to the one the Romulans are using, except
Starship
yellow
complete.
and not green.
Warbird reporting. Your will. My crew is ready.
Starship complete.
We lie in the shadows.
I am yours to command. Lock weapons and fire.
Treachery will get you everywhere.
Starship complete. We have engaged the enemy.
We lie in the shadows.
Starship complete.
None.
I've captured this area tonight, and
A Cardassian containment unit is attempting to capture the Omega particle. Intercept it at all costs.
this will continue to happen
Swift. We
until
lie in the
you
shadows.
pick Omega.
Station
It
construction
happens
in progress.
every so often, but you do need to blow a containment ship up each time.
We have engaged the enemy.
We lie in the shadows.
What is the request?
Okay,
have
let's go
engaged
blow up
the
these
enemy.
cardies now
We
that we
serve
have
only the
full
Tal
fleet, we can
Shiar.
take them out with.
Starship complete.
Lock weapons and fire. Warbird reporting.
Where to?
How may I serve? Your will. How may I serve?
We serve only the Tal Shiar.
Warbird reporting.
Starship complete.
Your will.
We lie in the shadows.
Warbird reporting. Your will.
We have engaged the enemy.
Your will.
We serve only the Tal Shiar.
Lock weapons and fire. Your will. Destroy that target.
Strike now.
What is the request?
Starship complete.
We serve for our power.
Starship complete.
We have Omega now. Let's head back to the base.
We do this for Romulus. Get in position.
Starship complete.
We're almost back at the base now, and I'm going to call it here for this video. And all I can say to Sela is start running, dear. You're going to need those engines
Starship
at
complete.
full speed.
How may I
And
serve?
as for you,
Is it
please
time yet?
stay safe, sleep well, and I'll see you next week. This is Vasir, signing off.
Is it time yet?
Omega is ours. Now nothing will stand in our way.
Admiral, I'm picking up transwarp signatures on long-range scanners.
The Borg. They have come for the Omega particle. Inform all ships to set a course for Romulus immediately.